Already this year, 11 people have died in house fires in our state, including 4 children. The incident has prompted safety discussions and also raised questions about inspections.
Chief Investigator Len Brestoff breaks down what the law says and the precautions everyone can take in their own homes.
Just 2 days into the new year, tragedy struck in Summers. 4 children were trapped inside their burning home. Firefighters were unable to reach them in time.
Allowed the fire to very quickly travel from the first floor up to the second floor and spread, and it cut off the stairway, which made it egress almost impossible for the people on the second floor.
The fire is under investigation, but we know the home had working smoke detectors, which is not the case in about 25% of deadly fires. That's why it's one of the first things inspectors check.
And it's not real invasive, but we're really looking for smoke detectors, CO detectors if it's appropriate. Are the exit paths not blocked, things like that.
But the home on Quality Avenue is a 2-family and doesn't need to be inspected. State law says buildings with 3 or more residential units are required to undergo an annual inspection by the local fire marshal.
In all of the national model codes, single-family and 2-family homes are considered private dwellings. And once we get into 3-family or more, they're considered more of a commercial-type building.
Yet the vast majority of fatal home fires happen in 1- and 2-family dwellings, according to the U.S. Fire Administration. Of the 21 people who died in house fires in Connecticut last year, 13 deaths were in single-family and 2-family homes.
Fires are burning much hotter and faster, and as a result are more deadly than they were a generation ago.
While fire marshals in Summers and Windsor say they are able to stay on top of the required inspections, it's a different story in Connecticut's larger cities. In 2017, the city of Bridgeport had more than 10,000 units required to undergo annual inspection and just 12 inspectors. At the same time, city officials estimated they would need an additional 95 inspectors to get to every single building at a cost of $12.5 million. That same year, legislators proposed a task force to explore solutions, but no action was taken.
We need to hire more inspectors. We need to take tenant safety much more seriously.
Paul Boudreau is a member of the Hamden Tenants Union. He says manpower is also a concern for his neighbors, who feel they are left in the dark about the status of their rentals.
I've seen them do 1 or 2 inspections. I don't know how thorough they are. We're not allowed to go along with them.
Boudreau says he's witnessed a number of fires at his complex. In October 2021, a 56-year-old woman died after firefighters pulled her from her burning apartment on the top floor.
We worry about our safety every single day. Every time we hear a fire, we're all traumatized from this stuff.
Whether you live in a single-family home or a building with multiple units, fire officials want everyone to be educated on fire safety and prevention. Residential fires are most likely to happen in the areas where we eat and sleep, so make sure you have working smoke alarms and CO detectors in all bedrooms and the kitchen, and know your escape routes before a fire happens. You should be able to identify 2 ways out of each room, even if one of them is a window, and it's vital that you keep those pathways clear. Remember, it's not just your way out, it's also the first responders' way in. For NBC Connecticut Investigates, I'm Len Brestoff.